It's been a while since I've made a video like this where I take y'all along the day. We finished up a smoke odor removal here at the shop. Now we're just waiting it for it to dry, and then we're gonna place the ozone machine. I'm actually going out to the field because one, I'm gonna get content, but two, they also need gas. They actually did not check if the 2.5 gallon gas container had gas in their van. So since I was going anyways, it's not that big of a deal, but that shouldn't have happened. They should have checked that beforehand. But also, this is the first time that it's ever happened where they didn't confirm that they had gas. So no problem here. We're just gonna go and take care of that, and it should probably never happen again, because why would it? And a quick interruption just to let you know that this Tuesday the 14th, I'll be opening up enrollment into my online marketing course, SEO for Detailers. That's where you rank your website on the first page of Google for specific keywords in your local area. So if you were in Austin, you would want to rank for keywords like car detailing Austin, and that's how you generate traffic, leads, and sales. That's what we've done over the last 5 years to get us past $10,000 per month. You can check the link in the description box to enter your email and get notified when the course opens up. Again, that's this Tuesday, the 14th. Okay, back to the video. So out in the field, it's a 2017 F250 King Ranch. It's a wash and wax and a full interior cleaning. In total, it's gonna be $600, I believe. They're gonna be wrapping up the interior when I get there, and then we'll probably take a break because they came in at 7 a.m. It's currently 12 p.m. We'll probably take a break, and then they'll start on the wash and wax, and then that'll be it for today. So today, if you kind of cut in half the odor removal, just because we started working on it yesterday as well, today would be like a $800 day. Okay, and we're here on the job site. They are wrapping up the interior right now. They have the driver's side plastic, so the steering wheel, the door panel, and Christian is wrapping up the center console. After that, for the most part, it's done. Then we're moving on to the exterior. I'm actually gonna help them out because they're actually not gonna take a break. So just to get through the day faster, so we can head back to the shop, so they can then take a break. I'll jump in there. Now, like, it's kind of up, like, we don't tell them to not take a break, right? We tell them, hey, look, like, there's plenty of time, you might stay a little longer or whatever, but like, you can take a 30-minute break, 20-minute break, 40-minute break, like, that's at your discretion. But obviously when you're out in the field, you're already working, they're there, you're like, I don't feel like stopping anymore, so they're just gonna work through it. They had breakfast. I bought Shipley's in the morning, some kolaches and donuts, so it's not that they haven't ate, it's just, you know, when you're on the job site, like, I'll just work through it. So I'm just gonna hop in on the wash and wax, that way we can knock it out a bit faster. So Alex, how long did the interior cleaning take?
I'll show you.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
It took an hour and 38.
An hour and 38 minutes?
Well, I haven't stopped the timer, but an hour and 40.
An hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah.
How was it?
That's including unloading and, you know, setting up, making sure the equipment is working, and then getting started. So that's another 10 minutes, I'll say so. So we ran out of gas. That's the first.
What happened? Did you not check if the 2.5 was filled?
I just forgot to check. Cause I prepped the van yesterday, right?
Well, you didn't.
Well, apparently I didn't. I made sure the extractor was fine. The water tank.
This is your first time that you forget the gas, right?
Yeah, first time. Even when I was new, even my first week, I made sure this all was filled up.
But he is correct. He's actually never forgotten to check the generator. So this is the first time it actually has happened. And when things like this happen, it's like, look, mistakes are gonna happen. You have the checklist, the SOPs, you do the training, but at the end of the day, look, things are gonna fall through the cracks. It's a part of business, it's a part of just being a human being. So is this a problem? No. If it was like a repetitive thing and it keeps on happening and we have the checklist and training and it still happens, then that's a problem. But once in a while, a little slip up, no big deal. Unfortunately, I didn't get us rinsing not the pre-rinse, but we put a degreaser along the bottom half of the truck and then the front grill. I rinsed that off. Now, technically, the truck is rinsed because I was rinsing it as they were cleaning the wheels. So now we're gonna go straight into the foam wash. All right, so we are here on the job site. We are wrapping up we're about like 80% done with the wash and wax. It is a 2017 Ford 250 King Ranch, and we actually just finished up the full interior on there. That took about 1 hour and 40 minutes, and then the exterior is taking right around I think 2 hours if I'm not mistaken. So I'm gonna give you the breakdown of what we did. Anyhow, so with this one, the wheels were actually pretty caked on with some dirt paint looking thing, but it came off really easy with our pressure washer. So we cleaned the wheels, tires, wheel wells, and as they were cleaning it, since I was here too, I was helping and rinsing down the vehicle because the dirt was kind of tracked across the lower body panels, specifically the left side. So as they were cleaning the wheels and tires, I was rinsing the rest of the vehicle down, and whenever they needed to rinse the vehicle, the wheels and tires down, I would do that. And that kind of helped out quite a bit as far as like that way they don't have to like go and put the brushes down and rinse the vehicle. They could just simply tell me to go rinse it, and that was working out pretty well. After that, we went into foaming, just because since they were cleaning the wheels and tires and I rinsed the vehicle, that was already done. So we jumped straight to the foaming. On the foaming portion, we are going to use our well, obviously foam cannon, but then we're going to use our wash towels to go straight to the wash process. From there, it's going to be rinsing it down. We're going to use our iron remover. Here, this vehicle it's actually pretty well kept. It's not swirl free. It's not like there's plenty of imperfection in the paint, but as far as like it being clean, no contaminants on the paint, it was very easy. So the iron remover and the clean phase essentially took like maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes at max to rinse, spray. So the way that we do it is we're gonna rinse the foam back, the foam down from the wash. We're gonna spray our iron remover. We're gonna let that dwell for a little bit, and on the driver's side of the vehicle, it's much cooler on the panels because it's not facing the sun. So we were much more cautious of the passenger side of the truck because the sun is constantly hitting there. So we didn't want it to dry on the paint. So we let it dwell for a little bit. We rinse it down, and then as he's wrapping up the rinsing, we're already starting the claying on the other side of the vehicle. It was super easy, super straightforward. So it was like a quick pass through, and then we rinsed it again. We use our Eagle blower to dry or to blow the water off the tight areas, and we used our drying towels to dry it down. And now Alex just finished prepping the paint, meaning we're gonna make sure we're gonna remove any grease or wax or anything left over. That way when we apply the wax or sealant, it's gonna bond properly to the paint. And then from there, we're gonna go to applying dressings to the tires. We're gonna touch up any small details. We already polished the exhaust tips. And then since we did do the interior as well, we're gonna go over there and just check anything else, but they already wiped out the door jambs as well. I really do enjoy the scenery right now, or like at least the environment. It's just, we're in a cul-de-sac, minimal houses, no traffic, no people coming by. We're just able to work and just like kind of zone in. And these have always been my favorite environments to be in. Even when I was on my own, many years ago, anywhere where it's like just alone, no one around me, I could just kind of be on my own time and just work. It was like the best time ever. That, like 100%, these types of environments, like so fun to be in, to just be able to work with not many distraction. And it's usually during these times, like this type of environment, that I'm like, why don't I grow it bigger? Or not why don't I, but it's like, why I should grow it bigger. Like, let's grow it bigger. What we should actually move for. And this is when I was by myself, so it's like, I should grow it bigger, I need to grow it bigger. And it's like, because it was like in these exact situations, I was like, why don't I grow it bigger? Like, who's stopping me from doing that? Who's really saying, no, Oscar, you're not able to do that? Like, when I had the best peace of mind in these environments, and I would look at what I'm doing, and like that I like the detailing, and I like the business, and I like what I'm doing, and I like the customers that I'm working with, and it's like, why don't we grow it bigger then? Again, I was by myself, like, I say we, but like I'm internal, my head's talking to like external Oscar, like, why don't we grow it bigger? Why don't we get more vans? Why don't we get more employees? Why don't we get multiple shops? Why can't we make, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000? Like, who's saying we can't do that, other than like, oh, like it's headaches or problems or scary, but like, why can't we do that? So now, Alex, what are you doing right now?
Buffing off the wax. I like using 2 towels. One take it off, the other one get the residue out. Like sometimes it gets stuck, like little nibs. Then I get this one. And when this one's plugged up, then I just have this one finish everything off.
And then that's after this, what's all left?
After that is just final touch-ups. So like little details, like sometimes we miss like little dirt or little wax likes to get in pieces like this. And then 303, we already finished with the windows, and all the tires are dressed, and sometimes just like small drips of water, like you can see the buildup here, so that's gonna come out.
So what you up to over here, Christian?
Just removing wax from this panel.
Why do you have 2 gloves? I mean, two towels.
One is for actually removing the wax, and the second one I use it for like the light dust that stays behind, since there's so much wax in this one and barely none in the second towel, to get everything out of the panel.
You think you got it from here?
Yes.
What's you need anything else from me before I leave?
Protocol? No.
So what's the next step? You're gonna finish it up, and then what? You're gonna call the customer out, accept payment?
I'm scared. No, so once we're done, once we inspect everything again inside and out, so we stop the timer, and then we call the customer. It's like, hey, John Doe, your vehicle's ready. And then he's like, all right, I'll be right out. Comes out, and I walk him through everything that we did, the details, any concerns, like how you seen the spot over there with the scratches. I tell him, like, hey, unfortunately this couldn't come out, but I recommend doing this and that, or it's just not gonna come out, or you might need to repaint it. So he's like, oh, okay, that's fine. And then just make sure everything's all set from my part, deliver the keys, tell him if he's satisfied with the results, yes, no, how can I address anything that you don't like. And once that's set to go, take payment, make sure everything's packed in the van, and wave at him goodbye, and then we leave.
Okay, I think I'm gonna let them be now, just because they're gonna wrap up, and I still have to go back to the shop and finish up some other stuff, so I can't literally be here until the vehicle is completely done, because I just have to go get more stuff done. So they're gonna wrap up there, and I will see you back at the shop. And that's gonna wrap up the video right there. I didn't get any footage afterwards because I just went straight back to work. Let me know if you like these videos. I did have a lot more fun editing this video and going out to the field and actually getting content. And this is something going into 2022, I'm really gonna put a heavy emphasis on kind of building more of a media department for all things across our businesses. So the detail was $600, and the customer tipped $140, and the morning customer for that day also tipped $130, so almost $300 in tips alone for that day. So let me know in the comment section down below, do you like these videos? Should I make more of them? You can also check the description box down below to sign up to get notified when my online marketing course opens up, SEO for detailers, and anything else like the ultimate guide to start your detailing business, my podcast, the Detailing Business Class podcast. All that will be down below. Thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next one.